Here are 20 reasons hard enduro is the training motocross riders didn't know they needed. Reason 1, it will sharpen your clutch and throttle control like crazy. On a motocross track, you've got a rhythm going wide open, shift, brake, jump. But in hard enduro, you might be feathering the clutch while crawling up a greasy rock slab in first gear at walking speed. You have to control the power like a surgeon, or you're spinning out or flipping over backwards. It forces you to master the clutch control and throttle applications. Reason 2, you'll develop elite level balance. Hard enduro puts you in the most awkward positions. Picture standing on the pegs while your rear tire is on a wet route and your front tire is halfway up a boulder. You're leaning forward, trying not to tip over while barely moving. This kind of balance this builds, it's unreal, and it carries straight over to low speed cornering on a track. Reason 3, you'll learn how to ride slowly. In motocross, speed can hide mistakes. In hard enduro, you're going slow enough that every mistake costs you. A wrong line choice, a clutch pop too early, a dab of the foot, it all adds up. It teaches you to be precise and clean in a way that's just different from track riding. On the track, you flow with rhythm and speed. Out here, you've got to hit your lines perfectly or you're stuck. Reason number 4, your line selection will improve massively. On a track, you've got ruts and berms guiding you. In hard enduro, lines exist, but they're not always obvious, and they're rarely easy. You're constantly scanning for traction, looking for a rock to pivot off of, or a cleanest path across a log pile. It's like playing chess with the terrain, and learning to read it makes you a much more adaptable rider anywhere you go. Reason number 5, you'll learn how to find traction. Hard enduro teaches you that traction isn't always obvious. A mossy rock might have more grip than a dusty dirt patch. You learn to feel it in the pegs, through your fingers, in the way the bike moves. Once you start noticing that, even your track starts to become cleaner and smoother. Reason number 6, it teaches you to stay calm under pressure. You're halfway up a nasty hill, front tire bouncing, rear tire spinning, adrenaline spiking. It's chaos, but you can't panic. You have to slow your breathing, stay focused, and make smart decisions in the moment. That ability to stay cool under pressure just doesn't help in the woods, it carries over to race starts, sketchy landings, and tight battles on the racetrack. Reason number 7, it's the best full body workout you'll ever do on a bike. You're lifting the bike, pushing through mud, dragging it under the trees. By the end of the day, your arms feel like noodles and your legs are questioning life choices. It's like CrossFit, but with more sweat, more cussing, and way better views. Reason 8, it teaches you how to handle the unexpected. In hard enduro, you're constantly faced with the unknown. 1 minute you're cruising and the next, you're staring down a massive rock iron or hidden rut you didn't see coming. It forces you to react on the fly, adapt, and make split-second decisions. That what now feeling quickly turns into a skill you'll carry over to every ride, making you more aware, prepared, and just better at handling the unpredictable. Reason number 9, it improves your rear brake technique. You have to use your rear brake effectively to control sketchy descents, pivot turn the bike on steep inclines, or modulate the front wheel back down while ascending. No panic grabs here, just steady, smooth braking that you'll start to use instinctively back on the track. Reason number 10, it makes you insanely adaptable. Every hard enduro ride throws something new at you. Water crossings, riverbeds, slippery routes, giant slabs of rock, 30-minute hill climbs, no two rides are the same. You'll develop a mindset of solving problems fast. Reason 11, you'll learn how to fail and fix it. Hard enduro will have you stuck halfway up a hill, out of breath, bike laying sideways, and you'll figure it out. Push it, restart, try another line. It teaches you resilience and problem solving in real time, making you a better rider in any situation. Reason number 12, it improves your ability to read terrain. You'll start noticing dirt texture, route patterns, the way a hill slopes, or how a rock protrudes. Those skills translate directly to better decision making on fast-paced MX tracks as faster lines develop throughout the race. Reason number 13, it rewires your brain to see the impossible as doable. That ledge you thought you'd never climb, you make it. That river crossing you were scared of, you blast through it. Every time you conquer one of those, your confidence goes through the roof and you feel a sense of invincibility. The repetition in that gives you the mindset that you can do anything you set your mind to. Reason number 14, it sharpens your focus under pressure. When you've been stuck on a 30-minute hill climb with your arms pumped out and there's another 4 hours of racing to go, suddenly that 20-minute moto heat doesn't feel so bad and gives you a massive edge over the competition. Reason number 15, it adds a survival element that'll take you out of your comfort zone. You'll find yourself getting lost, fixing bikes with whatever's in your pack, and pulling your riding bros out of ravines. But the wild part is, you'll start loving it. It's a challenge that makes you think outside of the box and pushes you beyond what a track can offer. It's an adventure that'll make you a more resourceful rider no matter where you are. Reason number 16. It teaches you how to conserve energy. In Enduro, you're not just sprinting through a race, you're in it for 4 to 6 hours of grueling terrain. Instead of muscling your bike around like a short sprint, you learn to use momentum, hit that clutch pop at the perfect moment, or shift to body positioning to save your energy. It's about working smarter, not harder, less effort, more flow, and keeping enough in the tank for the long haul. Reason number 17, you'll get way more comfortable on off-camber terrain. Side hills, sketchy off-cambers, angled routes, these are intimidating at first, and they'll make you feel like the bike's ready to ditch you at any moment. But the more you ride them, and the more your body learns how to lean into the terrain and trust the bike to stay stable, this translates directly to motocross too. When you're more comfortable with leaning the bike in challenging terrain, it translates to smoother, more controlled takeoffs on moto jumps. That feeling of balance and control when the bike's slightly leaned over becomes second nature, and it gives you much more confidence to pop off a lip of a jump. Reason 18. It forces you to trust your tires. In hard enduro, you're running tires at low pressures, 6 to 10 psi, sometimes even lower. That soft rubber molds around the rocks, roots, and obstacles, giving you an unbelievable grip when you need it most. You'd be amazed at what today's tire technology allows you to climb or ride over. It opens your mind to what your bike is really capable of. As you ride, you start feeling how the bike reacts to the terrain, learning to trust the tires to hold traction even in the sketchiest conditions. You get a deeper connection with your bike and a whole new level of confidence when things get rough. Reason 19. You learn creative problem solving. The trail's blocked, you figure a way around it. The bike's overheating, you find a shady spot. Let it cool down, and maybe even find a puddle to splash the rads with. In hard enduro, there's always a problem to solve, and you learn how to think on your feet. Every ride is like a puzzle, teaching you how to adapt to whatever terrain or the bike throws your way. It's all about finding a way to keep moving forward, no matter the challenge. Reason number 20. It builds grit. Hard enduro pushes you to the limits. You're tired, you're sore, and your bike's on its side again, but yet you keep going. That relentless perseverance isn't just about finishing the ride. It changes how you approach challenges in life too. You learn to push through discomfort, find strength in tough situations, and keep going even when you feel it's impossible. It's a mentality that sticks with you long after the ride. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure you go down below, leave a like, click subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.